Oh my goodness, sorry guys. I'll show you again. Holy heck. Sorry, I didn't read chat because this game was such a hot mess. But I'm gonna watch it back anyway because I really didn't get it. Jinxed it. Heck. Sorry guys, my bad, my bad, my bad. You sad spud, true story. Truer words have never been spoke. Alright, so it's just a Forge first, this game for me. I wanted to try it on this map. I wanted to try it on this ramp. And you can't get a gateway on the low ground with that pylon, which is kind of what I already figured out, but that was kind of a stress game and I was hoping I was wrong. So you can't go gateway here and then cannon and then pylon. There's like no gateway off of this pylon. So we had to use our brains to play around this. So as the opponent, you have to wonder where the gateway is here. If it's at home, there's no pressure and you can defend this with pretty much anything. But our opponent here goes for the cannon on the low ground, which is about the best thing that could have possibly happened. Worse than asparagus? I like asparagus. I'm not mad at that. So the opponent's gasless, we go in and we see that, which is nice. Because again, if you went any kind of tech, we'd be so far behind. Our gateway is like a good minute behind where it should be, and it was already going to be about a minute late to where it would be in a normal game. 2 pylons on the low ground, enough to protect it. Well, let's see. No. Is the short answer to that. So try and think of any configuration of these pylons where he couldn't just get a nice round of 4+ drones on here. If I don't do this pylon, for example. Yeah. He could get 3 on there if not for the middle pylon. That's 2 or maybe even 3, I'm not sure. 2 or 3 up there if I don't do the top pylon. And these 2 pylons obviously aren't going to help anything. This pylon doesn't block. If I put it one to the right, he'll have a whole line of drones right there. No, it'll be 3 drones minimum, no matter how I place this. So it's just not a good map for this, and this is a rubbish pylon anyway. I don't know what to do on this map. But yeah, moving forward, he goes for the old spine defense, which is perfect. It's like the least scary thing, a spine defense, even if he clears out the proxy. I lose both my probes because I'm a god. Had I not lost both my probes there, I would have just put down another pylon or 2 and would have teched up to Robo. Or I could just do what I did anyway. So here, we build a sidebar in a way that doesn't hardwall so we can expand. He takes an expansion at the same time as like kind of all-inning with the drones here. He doesn't need the drones here, that's just a mistake, right? He could just do spines, queen, lings. How many lings has he got? 7 lings. 8. And he'd be fine. Instead he uses his drones and I just target the drones, which is just a winning move because he doesn't have that many in the first place. Yeah, this is just really bad and his queen is forcing them all to bumble. So he's down to 6 workers. I didn't realize just how dead he was. That's quite funny. Okay, the game actually kind of ended there. I thought he might have 10 or 12 workers left. Oh, he's actually making lings instead of drones. Now he's making drones. Okay, that adept was 1 second away from finishing. Had I kept the adept, I would have been able to be more annoying at the proxy and then also use the the adept to defend back at home. But it was 1 second away from finishing. That's when I said never lucky. Below the cannon, it's just you have to have this one, or there's all this space, and then you have to have, well, the rest of it covered. So there's just no way. So yeah, 1 second away from the adept, we would have been able to shade up here and cause the cannon to shoot things. Maybe get a creep tumor, maybe not. But we have an expansion. We're falling off here. We've got a cannon because a ling counterattack should happen. Doesn't counterattack because you can probably see the cannon, yeah. Goes Stargate because again any kind of all-in is negated by a Stargate for the most part. And never lucky on this Overlord. 7 HP, so 1 hit. The Void Ray has to come over and finish it. Yeah, he's just really behind. Managed to deny the third, which is cool. So I spam gateways. Here? Well, I can check. I will check. But the fact that I didn't just suggests that I already try to calculate that. No third hatch from opponent, and he's sending his queens up here. I'm not sure why. This isn't enough to walk across with. So he sends his queens across. He's got an undefended mineral line here, and then he just leaves. But I don't know why these queens are all here. He has them all on a control group, so perhaps he just wanted one to come over here. His creep queen. Yeah, I don't know. He's just going to take losses here, and then he was like, alright, G. Alright, let's find out for you guys. You guys are all pretty keen on... Thanks, streamer. Oh, I should send more. So, you guys are saying not this pylon. That's 3. That's 3. Yeah. So it's either this pylon, and then you've got a huge open space to wall it in, or it's this pylon, and then he gets 1 on there, and then I still need 2 pylons here. This is obviously still a 3 pylon situation, 3 worker situation. Yeah, there's just no 3 pylon configuration. That's 3. The easiest 3. I mean, that's quite nice. Kind of an exposed pylon though. Two, 4, 6, 7. Oh, this cannon does hit the hatchery, so that's kind of nice. Wow, привет, спасибо. Доброе утро. Нет, для тебя добрый вечер уже. Или добрый день. So I guess that's kind of nice, but this dies to a drone pool. Because they're reinforcing underneath this. Зачем ты свой Nexus подгонишь? Я просто проверяю, если этот cannon бьет хату. Yeah, this is pretty garbo, to be honest. There's no gateway off of these high ground pylons. This location here, which actually we used against Foul, dies to a big drone pool. And then this cannon and pylon are forfeit, as we saw. Not controlling the ramp with this is pretty bad. I guess the second cannon is like there. Yeah. PvZ HWWWWH. Da, не знаю. I think it's fine overall though. This map is doable against lower level players, but against like a newer, I don't know. Might be harder.